Commissioner Emeritus. Right Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay on table the forensic investigation report into allegations of corruption I beg to lay on table the forensic investigation report into the allegation of funds at Bank of Uganda. I beg to lay.
Thank you. Honourable members, I've been in consultation with His Excellency the President on this matter, and looking at the ingredients that have been found there, they are criminal in nature, and because of the criminality in it, we will direct this report to be taken directly to CID for further management. And CID, that's the Criminal Investigation Department, will report back to us on the action that has been taken. Honourable members, have in most hospitals, in the blood banks, we don't have blood in the blood banks. We would request to get a report from the Minister of Health on the status of availability of blood in several hospitals. So the Minister should come and report to this House what action they are taking and what is happening. Honourable members, I'm also in receipt of a petition from the residents of Chakende in Kiriadongo district regarding the land conflicts arising out of a ministerial directive. After my communication, I will invite Honourable Linus Lompek to table a petition for onward referral to the Minister of Lands, Housing and Urban Development. Honourable members, finally, I'm aware that on 19th December 2024, the House received and referred the National Budget Framework paper to sectoral committees. However, Section 9.3 of the Public Finance Management Act 2025 requires the National Budget Framework paper to be consistent with the National Development Plan. This sitting, we shall approve the National Development Plan. It is after that is when we shall look at the NDP. I mean the Budget Framework paper. After the approval of NDP 4, then we shall look at the Budget Framework paper. There are committees that are already called ministries. That is irregular. Let's first approve the National Development Plan 4 before we look at the Budget Framework paper. Honourable members, after the approval of the National Development Plan, we will give you 2 weeks to look at the BFP. Then you come back and report. Thank you. Yes.
Also mandates you, and you are the chairperson of classified committees, to handle any matter that are of criminal, that of security nature. Madam Speaker, I'm not privileged to the report that has been laid regarding Bank of Uganda. But I would have just thought that exercising your power, that report would have handled by the committee that you share, that's a classified committee, before it is referred for proper management. I seek for your guidance.
on how to recommit the decision of the Speaker. And being a senior member in this House, you could actually follow that procedure. Winfred?
This was a report by the Auditor General, which report would ordinarily be passed over to the relevant committee of this House, which committee would come up with the report itself, and which report would be debated by this House, and then this House would either decide to forward the main report of the Auditor General and the report of the House to the relevant investigating authority. I thought that would be the right procedure, because I don't think this particular audit report is classified in any way.
It is classified.
Okay.
It is a classified audit report, and I will ask Auditor General, CID to report back in 1 month on the action that has been taken. Members, issues of money are issues of security. We cannot discuss those issues.
Speaker, Madam Speaker, I do appreciate, and Madam Speaker's ruling is always final. Madam Speaker, in your communication, you have submitted concerning electoral process organization. And truly, I want to appreciate Electoral Commission that we see it has started its activities and even our political parties. I therefore request and pray that electoral bodies should begin civic education so that our people can be aware that the process has started, because it needs control. As if in other parts of the country, we are in elections. You go to a barrio, it is not a barrio, it is an election. We pray that people should follow the election calendar so that the election can move smoothly well. But also I request and pray that we follow your advice, that there must be good balancing between legislation work and politicking work, so that the country moves well. But you don't have a political party. Me, I belong to NRM. I therefore, Madam Speaker, want to agree with you. Thank you.
Honorable Member.
One of my islands, that's Liabana Island, in Liabana Town Council, was gutted by fire, and over 300 houses were destroyed. But Madam Speaker, this is not the first time. Many times we have raised these issues, because normally when an island is gutted by fire, it is in a government agency. Because we don't have fire brigade in islands, no fire boat in islands. So my request at this time is one, Office of the Prime Minister responds as soon as possible to the plight of these people with the beans and posho. So, Madam Speaker, I so pray. At the same time, the other agencies like, yes, we don't have money to go and assess. The districts also don't have resources to go, and the Prime Minister needs a report to respond. So